Hello? Hello! I've never done an empties video on my channel, but I've been meaning to for some time now. I've been collecting garbage for a while. I personally enjoy watching empties videos because I feel like a person has a better understanding of a product once they have completely finished it, especially when it comes to skincare. You just have more of a well-rounded, thorough opinion of a product. I find it really helpful to know if the person would or wouldn't repurchase it as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you receive this video well, maybe I will continue doing these in the future and collecting more garbage. Let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. That is probably the only downside to these videos, is you have to continue collecting garbage for future videos. So when I walk by it, I just try not to look at it because it eats me up inside. It is really hot in here today. If you hear a little bit of noise throughout this video, there's a fan right outside of this door. I had to remove it from the office because if I have a fan or an AC unit in here, it's literally all that you'll be able to hear. So just know that it is hot as balls outside, and every crevice of my body is moist. Oh yeah, I went there. You know what? I think I'm gonna pin my hair back because long hair, it makes me hot. All right, let's go through my garbage. Okay, I'm just gonna start grabbing random things that are on my desk in no particular order. I'm starting out with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mists. Listen, I am not a Morphe babe or whatever they call them, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. They make a mean setting mist. Comes in an aerosol can. It sprays the finest mist I have ever felt on my skin. It's the perfect amount of moisture that you would want on top of your skin after you've applied makeup. It smells really nice. Price is a little steep. I think it's like $16 US, but they've got me. I will continue repurchasing this. It is just perfect for the days where I have caked on my makeup. Kind of like today, I'm trying a new foundation, which is making me feel really greasy, so I just keep packing on the powder and blotting my skin. You wouldn't even know because I keep spraying myself with this stuff. I wouldn't necessarily say that it extends your makeup, except for one of the Cover FX long-lasting setting sprays. Let me just grab it because it's in this drawer. Aside from this bad boy right here, which feels like hairspray on the face, this is their high-performance setting spray 24-hour wear. This shit is like glue. Aside from this, I don't think there are really any setting sprays out there that make your makeup last longer. I think what they do is they rehydrate your skin after you have dried it out with makeup, which is perfectly fine because that's what I buy them for. So anyway, I really like these and I have already repurchased one. Onto a setting spray that is not my favorite. This is the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. I did not find that this did anything to mattify my skin. I don't know what is in it that claims to help with mattifying the skin. Whatever it is, it didn't perform. All it does is just spray onto my face and make it feel wet. That's what she said. I definitely will not be repurchasing this in the future. Lancome Bifacile Double Action Eye Makeup Remover. This did the job. It was a pretty good makeup remover. Wouldn't really say it's much different from something that you can get at the drugstore. L'Oreal makes one that has like a blue oily liquid on top and then the makeup remover on the bottom, or vice versa, and you can shake it up and they mix and you remove your makeup with it. Not much different from that. So I would not repurchase this because I feel like there are just more affordable options at the drugstore. Sensibio Hydra Bio Serum for very dehydrated, sensitive skin, generating intense hydration. This is a very nice serum. It doesn't really feel like a serum. It's thicker than a serum. You're supposed to wear this underneath the Hydra Bio Moisturizer, which I don't own. I would just wear this on its own because it was so thick in consistency. It has a pump, which is really nice. Generally, I really like Bioderma products, so I would repurchase this, especially considering how reptilian I have been of late. I'm reptilian, yet I'm oily. It's just the weirdest combination. I don't know how to feel and I don't know what to do with myself every day. And I just really needed you to know that. Juice Beauty's Blemish Clearing Serum with salicylic acid and CoQ10. This, at the time I had some adult acne. It didn't really do much for my adult acne. Kind of just felt like, how do I put this nicely? Like a bunch of nothing. I don't know how to explain it. It felt cooling. Comes with this little dropper, which is very nice because then you can just kind of like dot it on your face, but I would not repurchase this. I didn't notice a difference in my skin, and it almost, you know what it felt like? It felt like a medium between apple juice and apple puree on my face. Very interesting texture, not a big fan. My mustache right now is glistening. It may look like I put highlighter in my mustache area. I didn't. That's just sweat. Okay, this here is the Amberlisse Let Creme Concentré. This is like my ride or die moisturizer. I have it in every size. I have it in every room in this household. I have it in every makeup kit. This right here, sorry, I had to catch my breath, is the most fantastic moisturizer. It is a little bit pricier. They used to sell it at Target. I don't know why it's not sold at Target anymore. I purchased mine online from Namies. Apparently you can get it at some Shoppers Drug Marts in Canada. Don't quote me on that. I haven't been able to find it at any Shoppers. But this here is the universal moisturizer for all skin types, all skin tones. I will be repurchasing it until the end of time, not only because I love it, but because Chris has become very accustomed to it and he will not use any other moisturizer except for this one. He has very dry, sensitive skin and it just absorbs into his pretty little face like butter. So I will continue stuffing his stocking with this every year. If you haven't tried this, I don't normally like to like push products on you and tell you you need something because you don't need any of the products I'm talking about, but this is absolutely fantastic. And if you're a freelance makeup artist and you don't have this in your makeup kit, get on it. I had been eyeing the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel for some time, so I finally caved and I got this little mini size from the checkout at Sephora. Dramatically different. I feel like those are very serious claims for a moisturizer that's kind of, I don't know, basic. Like there's nothing dramatically different about my skin when I use this. It's just a gel moisturizer. It's marketed towards combination oily to oily skin and it's fragrance free, which is what drew me in. But I feel like there are moisturizers that are a fraction of the price at the drugstore that perform a little bit better than this one. So for that reason, I'm not going to repurchase it. I just wasn't dramatically blown away. A moisturizer that I am loving and that I have repurchased and that I will continue to repurchase is the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. This is ultra lightweight, moisturizes throughout the night, and helps restore the protective skin barrier with 3 essential ceramides, niacinamides, and hyaluronic acid, and it is oil-free. I told you guys in my bathroom declutter that I have been using a Retin-A on my face at nighttime, which is why I've been a little bit drier yet still oily. It makes no sense, but this right here has prevented me from going through like the ugly flaky stage. I use this in the daytime as well underneath my SPF. It wears very nice under makeup. Can't go wrong with a moisturizer that is not only fragrance free but oil free and has ceramides, niacinamides, and hyaluronic acid, which is fantastic for the skin. So I could go on about this all day. I took a little potty break and through the magic of editing, you would have never known, but I did fix up my hair a little bit. This is the Philosophy Total Matte Oil-free mattifying pore eraser. I had high hopes for this, okay? I thought that it was going to erase my pores and it didn't. So there's that. It's kind of a milky, chalky finish on the skin. Like it's all right when the skin is bare and you apply it. It does not erase your pores. It does not mattify you for very long. But then you apply foundation over top and then the foundation just doesn't sit well over top of it. So I would not repurchase this. I actually didn't even fully finish it because I thought it was crap and I gave it way too much of my time, to be completely honest. So you garbage. I finished up my Trader Joe's facial cleansing oil with argan and coconut oils. I spoke about this at length, ad nauseum, in my favorite Trader Joe's skincare products video. What were some takeaways from that video? It removes your makeup, it has a very nice fragrance to it, but it burns the shit out of my eyes. So I would repurchase this, but I don't know that I would get it so close to my eyes, which I feel like kind of defeats the purpose of using it because ideally you would like to use it to remove your eye makeup. I was using this simultaneously with my Tatcha cleansing oil because that shit is expensive and I didn't want to use it all up. So on the odd day, I would use this. Maybe I'm just sensitive. I don't know. I want to say that I would recommend this because it does a really good job, but I think the fragrance might burn my eyes. So I actually don't even know that they are still selling this right now at Trader Joe's. A lot of their skincare is seasonal and I was there last night and I didn't see this on the shelf anywhere. So despite my sensitive eye situation, I probably would repurchase this and just keep it in my shower and use it on my face. I'm just about out of my Cetaphil redness relieving night moisturizer. I have a tiny bit left, but I thought I would just toss it into this video anyway because I don't know when my next empties is gonna be. This is very nice. It's fragrance free. It applies to the skin very smoothly. It does absolutely nothing for my redness, but it feels really nice. So I'd repurchase it as like a moisturizer, but I don't know that I would expect anything else from it. I've also finished up my Trader Joe's Honey Mango Moisturizing Shaving Cream. It has the texture of conditioner. You know when you run out of shaving cream and you use conditioner on your body to shave and it just leaves the most smooth, amazing finish? That's what you get with this shaving cream. I don't know why they call it a shaving cream. They should call it like a shaving gel or something because it just has like a really smooth texture and it doesn't foam up or anything. It's not like a traditional shaving cream. Anyway, I repurchase this all the time. It leaves your sensitive areas like your armpits or any other areas that you may want extra smooth, like butter. And what I follow up with after shaving with this is the CeraVe SA cream. It's the one in like the blue tub. It's meant for rough and bumpy skin. You know when you get those like bumps on your arms? That's what that cream is for. Well, I use it all over my body. I think it has salicylic acid in it. Well, when you use this and then use that CeraVe cream, absolutely heavenly. So anyway, would recommend, will buy again, have bought again. I'm just about out of my Bioderma Hydra Bio H2O micellar solution for sensitive dehydrated skin, meant to cleanse, remove makeup, and moisturize. I wouldn't necessarily say that this does a very good job at being the primary solution to remove my makeup. I usually use a wipe and then I cleanse and then I use this afterwards to remove like any excess makeup that may be left behind. But I would in no way say that you should just use this like on a face that's fully caked up like mine. You're not gonna get very far. So I think for that reason, this product has kind of become a little bit useless to me. I just have so many in my skincare routine that do a better job of removing everything that I don't really feel the need to use this anymore. So unfortunately, I will not repurchase. I finished up my Origins Plantscription Anti-Aging Eye Cream. I've repurchased this a couple times. Did I really notice a difference in the little crow's feet around my eyes? Not really, to be honest, but I'm a creature of habit, so I buy things that feel nice on my skin. Aside from hydration, I don't think eye creams do much. I may be wrong. I feel like eye creams are a waste of money. I now have a CeraVe eye cream that I use, which is just to hydrate the eye area. I'm not expecting it to work miracles overnight. I know that I'm gonna age. I'm 32, by the way, so that's a thing. Don't think creams are gonna help me in that department. Retin-A though, notice that that is making a difference in my face. Eye creams, like, they moisturize, which is good. It's good to keep your eye area moisturized. So will I be buying the new Tatcha eye cream that they're dropping? Probably, because I love Tatcha and I'm a sucker. Do I think it's gonna change my life? Probably not. I have a problem, okay? This next product is a classic and a cult favorite. It's the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay, world's most powerful facial. They're not lying. Deep pore cleansing, 100% natural calcium bentonite clay. This shit is intense. It's a pretty big old tub. I'm pretty sure it comes in a size up from this on iHerb. I purchased mine off iHerb. Anyway, this is insane. What you do is you take some of the powder, mix it in a bowl with apple cider vinegar, which smells like straight up puke, and I drink it every morning because it's apparently good for you, but it's torture every single morning. You let it kind of like bubble up, apply it to your face with a foundation brush or your back. I use it on Chris's back when he has like a few little breakouts, and you leave it on for like 10 to 15 minutes. It gets really hard, and then you wash it off and you are left with a really red frickin' face. I think everybody feels that. Sometimes it tingles when you have it on. Might be the apple cider vinegar, might be the clay, I don't know, but it is fantastic. It leaves your face so smooth and so clean. So I will be repurchasing this. It took me so long to get through this like 1 pound tub. The world's most powerful facial, unless you've had extractions. Those are no yoke. No surprise here, I finished up another Rub Shower Scrub by Lush. This is one of my favorite body care products to use in the shower. I use this to remove my tan. It's a beautiful bright blue sea salt scrub. It smells absolutely amazing. It has all sorts of goodness in it, but the scent is fresh orange blossom. If they came out with a perfume in this scent, I would literally spray it all over my entire body. I use it with exfoliating gloves, which kind of make it lather a little bit, or I use it with my bare hands sometimes. And it's just amazing. I love it. I will always continue to repurchase this. The smell alone is what sells me. I have gone through so many cans of this. This is the Batiste Dry Shampoo Plus Big and Bouncy XXL Volume. This particular one is my favorite. I'll take any Batiste dry shampoo. I absolutely love them. I love what they do for my hair. But this one in particular is so powdery and it gives my hair so much volume. I will apply this into my roots and kind of like massage my roots a little bit, and instantly I have like back home level volume in my hair, and I need it because I have fine hair and for some reason it just gets really greasy. I think it might be because I flip my hair so much that the grease on my fingertips transfers into my hair. It is very powdery, and actually that benefits me because when I apply this to my roots, it actually makes my hair look more blonde. So whenever I see people, they're like, what did you do to your hair? It's just dry shampoo. I was just too lazy to brush it out. And it doesn't look powdery, but it does look like it's lighter in my root area. I try to only wash my hair once a week, and if I didn't have this, this, I would not be able to get away with that. Always repurchase it, will continue repurchasing it until the end of time. I have been looking for the jumbo size of this. They come in like bigger cans now for I think like $12.99. I have yet to see this one in the jumbo. And I have a feeling it's because they don't want to give us more product because it's so good. Conspiracy theory. Next up, I've got the KMS Misshape. I apply this to my towel dried hair before I blow dry it. I don't exactly know what this does. I saw my stylist use it, so then I went out, I bought it, and then I started using it, and I really like it. So I'm gonna read the back to you because hair is not my forte. For the perfect blow dry with light texture and hold, creates a full natural looking style and boosts limp hair, which I have, up to 3-day style retention and frizz control. So that's what I use it for. People always ask me what hair products I use and how I style my hair. Honestly, truly, I wing it every day of my life when it comes to my hair. I can style other people's hair, but I don't know what I'm doing with my own. I can't see the back of my head, so I'm always just winging it. Pretty much watch my stylist, and whatever she uses, I go out and buy and I use. So I like this. It smells really nice. It does what it says it does, so I will repurchase it. I finished up my It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In plus Keratin. I usually blow dry my hair, so I make sure to always put this on the ends of my hair. I have a bunch of like leave-in conditioner type products with keratin in them. Like I have a keratin mask. I have another Revlon product that's in a red bottle that I saw my stylist use that I use also. This smells so nice, so I will repurchase it. Maybe I will eventually do a hair care video, but I'm gonna have to write like 5 pages of notes because I don't know it off the top of my head and I don't know what each product does. I just know that I use it and it looks good, you know? It breaks my heart because this shit's fucking expensive, but I finished another Loving Tan 2-Hour Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in the shade Dark. I love this and I wish I didn't. And I wish I had a more affordable alternative, but I don't, so I'm gonna continue purchasing it. It's a fantastic self-tanner. I'm saying this in an angry voice because I'm pissed that I love it because it's so expensive and I go through it like crazy. So if you leave it on for 2 hours and only 2 hours, you do get the perfect tan. I used to have issues with this because I would sleep in it and then I'd have like weird feet and hands and knees and elbows. Not so much hands because I was pretty anal about my hands, but boy, my feet, I figured it out. You just gotta wear it for 2 hours like it says. Huh, imagine that, following the instructions. So yeah, I will be repurchasing this. It's great. Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Cannot stop using this, will not stop using this, have not found something better than this. If you have, please enlighten me in the comments below. It would be nice to find a setting powder that is just as good. Kind of been eyeing the Hourglass one. That is freaking expensive and I don't think you get as much product as you do in this one. Why mess with a good thing, you know? Love it. Can't get enough of it. I have several Empty Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealers in the shades C1 and C2. Very creamy, very blendable, high pigmented but not cakey, melt into the skin so beautifully, and they work really well with the Conceal and Define foundation. And I have since repurchased these and I think that they are a fantastic item for the drugstore. The price is just unbeatable and they're one of my favorite concealers at the moment, and they have been for some time. And I think I already said that I have repurchased them. I'm burning up, you guys. It's really fucking hot in here and I've been in here for so long and I'm repeating myself. I've got a gang of NYX micro brow pencils in the shade Taupe. Pretty much as soon as these came out, I stopped purchasing the Anastasia pencils that are identical to these. They are a little bit pricier than some that I have found recently that are similar. Like the e.l.f. pencil is pretty freaking good and it's pretty comparable to this. Even still, I'll continue repurchasing these. I also finished up another Soap & Glory Archery 2-in-1 brow in the shade Love is Blonde. Love this stuff. Pencil side is great, but what I am purchasing this for is the gel. The gel is like glue. I love the spoolie. I think it's the perfect size. I wish they would come out with the gel separately. Why will you not give this to us, Soap & Glory? The gel is just amazing. And the pencil side is one of these little triangle situations. Very similar to Anastasia, very similar to Wet n Wild. A little bit pricier than the Wet n Wild one. Cheaper than Anastasia. And it also comes with a setting gel, which is fantastic, so I would repurchase. This is the NYX Waterproof Retractable Lip Liner in the shade Nude. This is like my favorite everyday lip liner. I have repurchased this many times. Actually, I need to repurchase it now.
A few moments later.
My camera has a mind of its own and likes to shit on me all the time. So just to be safe, I'm gonna repeat myself because I feel like the last 2 products I went over weren't even recording. So that's where we're at here. I am soaking wet right now. I cannot wait to take a cold shower. Anyways, as I was saying to myself, I finished up another Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I don't normally really like to splurge on mascara or products that I go through very quickly because I feel like there are so many affordable options at the drugstore, but this is one that I will always splurge on. I don't know if it's the formula, I don't know if it's the wand, whatever it is pure witchcraft. This applicator is beautiful. It perfectly hugs every single one of my lashes and gives me the type of volume I haven't had in like 3 years. So here's the sitch, okay? I got lash extensions maybe 3 years ago, and ever since then my lashes have not been the same. It's like childbirth for your lashes. It's just never the same. They don't hold a curl anymore. They're a lot straighter and a lot more sparse than they used to be. I did create like a little concoction to regrow my lashes when I didn't have any. Like I would just apply it to my lash line and it really has helped. Like I've regrown my lashes, but they're not the lashes that I always knew, you know? The only time those lashes reappear is when I'm wearing this stuff right here. So I wonder if they have a waterproof version, because if they did, I feel like my curl would hold much better. Love this mascara, would repurchase it, and I have repurchased it since. Next up, I know that we're not doing a project pan or a products I'm hitting pan on, but I feel like I'm gonna run out of these products pretty quickly, and I'd rather just throw them into this video than wait until my next empties, because it is summertime and people are buying bronzers, and I just thought I'd share a couple of my favorites. This is no surprise to you guys. If you've been here for a while, you've seen me use the shit out of these in pretty much every single one of my tutorials. So I've got my butter bronzer in the shade Bronzer. Love it. It's matte. It smells like a vacation, and I have repurchased it in 2 different shades, and I think they're a little bit deeper than this one because I self-tan my face and I just feel like I needed a shade up. Oh my god, I'm starving and this is making me hungry. So love this one, but I like to use it in combination with my Annabelle Perfect Bronze in the shade Sunkissed. This is amazing. It's not matte, it has like a little bit of sheen to it. It's not a shimmer. It just makes your skin look really radiant. I like to apply it around my hairline and on my nose for a little sun-kissed touch. I think it looks really cute on my nose. And I like these two together. Annabelle has really been stepping up their product range and their packaging and everything. I don't know that you can purchase Annabelle outside of Canada. I feel like you might be able to find it online, but their products are really affordable and they're really quality. They've really just been stepping it up. I used to use Annabelle when I worked in retail like 10 years ago, and boy oh boy have they come a long way. Love these. I have repurchased them and I will forever repurchase them. I think that was all that may have been cut off. So all right, that completes this video. I have not talked this much in a very long time. This could have been a half hour longer had I not thrown out a bunch of the stuff that I had in my bathroom declutter organization video. I had so many empties that I forgot to set aside. I just ended up tossing them. I think that might be a blessing for you because then you don't have to hear me talk for another like half hour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, like I said, please give it a thumbs up. I definitely enjoyed myself. I cannot wait to get rid of all of this garbage. Thank you guys very much for giving me your time and watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for subscribing and staying subscribed, and I'll see you in my next one. Okay, love you, bye.